Hey, B-Hop, are you hacking or are you playing legit? Wait, B-Hop, I thought that you were hacking on Twitch. Yes, I was hacking, but the thing was that you guys couldn't see the walls. And the reason you guys can't see the walls is because I have an internal sheet. And that's support 4x3 and 16x9. But you guys, the sheet I used is called for code sheets. And today I decided why the heck not do a small review. So, this is the option you get on code sheets. You have settings, themes, chat box, statistic, server browser, visual, aim assist, trigger bot, rage option, and you also have Minsk tab, and you also have screen changer and console. So on this setting, you can get someone else config, or you can get your own config. You have to load it, and you can delete your config, and you can set it public, private, and stuff like that. And you also have themes where you can change the colors of the stuff, and that is just amazing. And I like the feature, like the design, that looks pretty cool, as you can see. And now I want to talk about the statistic. I mean the chat box. On the chat box you can say, example, yeah, YOLO my dad, or something like that, as you can see, blah 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 blah. This is an amazing feature. Like, you can see the chat box from the forum in game. Like, that is just ridiculous. You also have statistic where you can see your how many kills you got, how many death you got, how many assists you got, and how many headshots you got, and how many MVPs you got, and how many bomb plants you got, and how many defuse you have done, and which rank you're at. And you can see the leaders, like who's the top players, how many he got 3,500 kills, and yeah. Cool, this is like the statistic, and to be honest, that is pretty cool feature. And you also have server browser, you also have visual, where you can, okay, let me just enable the visual. You also have visual, as you can see, you can change the visual, like stuff like this. Let me just turn everything off. You can see the name, you can see the display, you can see the heal, you can see the skeleton, and stuff like that. And the feature over is pretty cool. For me, okay, you guys might comment like, oh, how can I see the ESP right now? The reason you guys can see the ESP right now is because I have the streaming mode off. If I had the streaming mode on, you guys won't be able to see anything, and that would be, yeah, that would be just dummy me recording, make a recording, and you guys can't see what I'm talking about. So yeah, as you can see, this is the feature now from visual. So you also have world ESP. They just added walls. So this is like, they just added this. I found that out. As you can see, they added this, like white stuff and stuff like that. And you also have night mode. You have white walls, no sky, and stuff like that. Disco mode. I like the disco mode, to be honest. I might use like disco mode on the stream if it doesn't show up. So the disco mode is pretty cool. And you guys can see the aim assist. Okay, the visual is pretty cool. I'll definitely give the visual 10 out of 10. Now the aim assist. So me personally, my experience with the aim assist has been really bad, okay? The aim assist has been really bad. I don't really recommend code sheets aimbot, okay, at all. I don't really recommend it, and the reason I don't really recommend it is because it's really hard to set it up. And you guys might say, oh, B-Hop, you're using the aimbot right now. You're using the aimbot. What the fuck, B-Hop? You're using the aimbot. I'm not using the aimbot right now. Literally, I didn't have the aimbot on the stream. The only thing I had on was the recoil control. I believe that was literally it. That's literally what I had on. So as you can see, let me show you guys AK-47. So I don't have the aimbot on. I don't have the aimbot on. Seriously, I don't really have the aimbot on. And the reason I don't have the aimbot on is because it seems so unlegit. Me personally, I can just play with walls. I don't really need aimbot because I can just use up, or I can use like go for one tap because I know where the enemy is. And yeah, so me personally, I don't really like the aim assist on the code sheets. That's my experience, okay? I've used it about like 12 hours so far. I don't like the aim assist. It is so complicated to set up. So on aim assist, you pretty much get aiming and recoil control, and you also have timing. You also have humanize. I have no clue what the humanize is, okay? No clue. So now let's jump into the trigger bot. So the trigger bot is pretty cool, okay? The trigger bot is not bad. It is pretty good. Yesterday I used trigger bot, and seems like none of you guys said that I used trigger bot because it was pretty obvious. I literally used trigger bot with a mistake. So yeah, the trigger bot is pretty cool. It works fine, and you also have rage option. Me personally, I don't really recommend it for raging. If you are gonna rage, I don't recommend it for raging. So the Minsk tab. So the Minsk tab, you will get like auto stop, auto duck, auto strafe, auto wiggle, auto strafe, and auto surf and stuff like that. So the feature offer is pretty cool. As you can see, this is the auto strafe. Nice. This is so fun. I'm just sitting here auto strafing, something that is impossible on the competitive, you know. Nice. So this is pretty much the main tab, and you also have chat spam. Let's get some chat spam in the room. Come on. Okay, and you also have the console. I mean, you also have skin changer. So this is the thing I hate about the skin changer. Whoa, what, P up? You hate the skin changer? Okay, I hate the skin changer because of this. Okay, I'll just show you guys. So I think this is a bug that might fix it soon after this video. So probably. So this is the thing I hate about the skin changer. Escaping the same Doppler knife. I want to use Sapphire. I want to use Ruby. I want to use Black Barrel, but it doesn't work. Seriously, it doesn't work. So the Marvel Fade, pretty much every other skins works. The only thing that doesn't work is pretty much the Dopplers. Let me just try this strafe. It looks pretty cool. Nice, I'm super strafing. Woohoo! So you also have like a console where you can unbind stuff. For example, you can have watermark on if you want to. And right now I'm not at the like the streaming mode. Right now I'm just at the normal mode, and you guys can see like the ESP and everything. So me personally, do I recommend the code sheets for legit hacking? Me personally, after my experience, no, I don't. Please don't. I don't recommend it for legit hacking. Because do I recommend it for raging? I don't recommend it for raging. Do I recommend it for streaming or making YouTube videos, or just stream on YouTube, or just something like that, making highlight videos? Yes, I recommend it for streaming and stuff like that, because you guys won't be able to see the ESP, and you don't get FPS drop, and that is just ridiculous. So me personally, I'll use it when I'm streaming. But you guys, before in the video, I do want to ask you guys, do you have any good code sheet setting? Like, just tell me if you have. But you guys, I do want to help you with this new video, and if you did, make sure to slap like button for the episode, and peace out.